Warner Bros. Discovery's gaming future looks very bright, only if you're an investor, maybe. That's according to JB Perret, CEO of Global Streaming and Games, who spoke at a Morgan Stanley conference to indicate they are moving from the volatile AAA market and leaning more into free-to-play and mobile games. Perret explained how their business revolves around $4 billion plus IPs such as Mortal Kombat, Game of Thrones, DC and Harry Potter, but he highlighted a challenge in the gaming business. The challenge we have had is that our business historically there has been very AAA console based, and so, as you know, that's a great business when you have a hit like Harry Potter, it makes the year look amazing, and then when you don't have a release, or unfortunately we also have disappointments, we just released Suicide Squad this quarter, which was not as strong, it just makes it very volatile. Perret reinforced the commitment made by WBD CEO David Zaslav to transform their business to include live services, multi-platform and free-to-play games to have more players spend more time on more platforms. They want to, and I quote, take those 4 franchises and be able to develop a much more holistic approach, particularly around expanding into the mobile and free-to-play space, which could give them a much better and consistent set of revenue. Their whole idea is to have, for example, a Hogwarts Legacy or Harry Potter that is a live service where people can come today and live and work and build and play in that world on an ongoing basis. It's really amazing how they came to this conclusion after Hogwarts Legacy, a regular AAA, sold 22 million copies, becoming the best-selling game last year, and Suicide Squad, a live service, is a disappointment, so the solution is to double down on live services. Sure, if you nail a live service experience, it has the potential to generate a lot of money, and with games being risky to make, you would want to maximize your investment, but live service is becoming harder to nail as it's controlled by 3 or 4 juggernauts. So far in 2024, you can only point out to Palworld and Helldivers 2 as live service successes, while Suicide Squad and Skull and Bones have failed, and Gotham Knights, another WB game, wasn't too hot when it came out. But yet the answer is to keep doing more of what's failing. How does this make any sense? Maybe they should look at what Marvel is doing, giving rights to different studios to create different experiences. Hogwarts Legacy 2 seems to be all but confirmed given the success of the game, and now a new job listing at Avalanche Studios hints it's happening, as they are looking for a senior character artist to join the team behind the RPG series, who should have experience with Unreal Engine 4 and 5. We'll see how this strategy pans out for Warner Bros. Discovery. What do you think about it? Voice your opinion in the comments. Welcome to Hype for Games. Here are more gaming news that you need to know. In a quick update, the new PlayStation Plus monthly games are now up for download, including F1 23, Sifu, Hello Neighbor 2 and Destiny 2 The Witch Queen. But we also have new trials including Ultros for both PS4 and PS5, Cities VR for PSVR 2, plus Broken Edge and Ghost Signal both for PS5. All of these trials allow you to play for 1 hour. Overall, this is a great update as 72% of you guys voted positive in our latest poll, with 10% neutral and 18% negative. What PlayStation Plus games will you be checking out this month? Share with us in the comments or vote on the poll in the community tab. We also have a follow-up to the Gravity Rush 2 Remastered for PS5 and PC that, according to leaker Orangey, will launch this summer. Apparently the game is being tested on Steam Deck hardware and we may be getting leaked videos about it soon. However, given that rumors have spread fast, Sony may change future playtests. Anyway, there won't be much to wait as the game is rumored to be announced around May this year. Moving on, Sony has revealed the 5 games that will be coming out from the India Hero Project, an incubator program focused on identifying and supporting emerging talent in the region. First up is Meteora: The Race Against Spacetime from Big Boot Games, an arcade combat racer where you're a meteor going through a volatile universe, outmaneuvering and obliterating rival meteors, harnessing the power of the cosmos to level up your skills and climb the leaderboards, launching for PS5, PSVR 2 and PC in the future. Then developer I Miss My Friends is making Fishbowl, a slice-of-life story taking place on a journey of nostalgia with themes of grief, connection and self-discovery set in the cultural landscape of India. Your decisions through the narrative will shape Alo's journey as you help her relive the past and come to terms with the present. out soon for PS5 and PC. Next is Mock Thief from Underdog Studio, a first-person story where you explore the corridors of an Indian museum, uncovering the harrowing truths and hidden narratives behind the scourge of human trafficking. You confront the realities that victims and survivors face through rich storytelling and immersive gameplay as they shed light on this pressing global issue. Out for PS5 and PC in the future. The fourth game is Requital Gates of Blood from Holy Cow Productions, a 2D side-scrolling action platformer inspired by Egyptian mythology set in the mystical underworld of Duat. You control Sarah as you help her traverse the afterlife fighting against gods, demons and beasts to defeat the mighty guardians of the Gates of Duat. It comes out for PS5 and PC in the future. Last but not least is developer Tad Bamasi, who is working on Suri the Seventh Node, a 2D action exploration game set in a world with captivating Indian mythology-inspired narratives, vibrant characters and mythical locales, which you go platforming while the game's world synchronizes seamlessly with the beat. It's coming soon to PS5 and PC. Which of these PlayStation India hero games is your favorite? Let us know in the comments. Next, Nixxes Software and Guerrilla Games have revealed the specs for Horizon Forbidden West, launching on PC via Steam and Epic Games this March 21st. In terms of memory and space, you only need 15 GB of RAM and 150 GB SSD. Besides that, to run the game at the very low 720p and 30 FPS preset, you need an Intel Core i3-8100 or Ryzen 3 1300X and an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 or Radeon RX 5500 XT. It goes all the way up to an Intel Core i7 11700 or AMD Ryzen 7 5700X and an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4080 or AMD Radeon RX 7900 XT to run the game on very high with 4K and 60 FPS. The game will also have compatibility with many other PC features like ultra-wide support, NVIDIA DLSS 3, DLAA, AMD FSR, Intel XeSS, plus compatibility with DualSense controllers as they announced previously. Are you looking forward to Horizon Forbidden West on PC? Share with us in the comments. Another game getting really close to launch is Rise of the Ronin, and now we know how much space it will require on PS5. The good news is that it's not over 100 GB as Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but still a hefty download. According to PlayStation Game Size on Twitter, the game requires a bit over 96 GB, which again by today's standards is not crazy, but still about 11 to 14% of a PS5's default SSD usable space, depending on the model. What's your hype level for Rise of the Ronin as we get close to release? Let us know in the comments. And those are the PlayStation stories for today. Let me know what you think in the comments below, give this video a thumbs up or down to let me know your feedback, check out more content you may like as well, such as AMD possibly hinting at PS5 Pro, and subscribe for more on PlayStation. Thank you so much for watching, my name is Joseph, this is Hype for Games, and I'll see you on the next one.